And we back, coming off of the most shocking win of the season so far, taking down the Kansas City Chiefs 28-27 on a last-second field goal by our guy McLaughlin. And look, it was shocking for a couple reasons. Number one, we didn't have our starting quarterback. Zach Wilson went down early. I believe either in the first or second quarter, he was done for the rest of the game. We needed to rely on Andy Dalton to get us through this game, and he got us through just fine. 19 of 33, a touchdown, interception. Not great, but you know what? It did the job. Running the football, Rashad White was very, very solid. Cordero Patterson got in the end zone for, I believe, the first time this season. So we had 24 running attempts. This is kind of where I want to be. Like, throw the ball 30 to 35 times. Run the ball between 20 and 25 times between these two right here, and I think we will have a really good mix. Now, my favorite thing about this past game, my favorite thing is the fact that Kier Palmer had almost 200 yards. My next favorite thing is that we got a ton of different people involved here, and this is what I think we have to do to win games. Let's see, we got 7 different people caught a pass, and Cade Otton didn't even catch a pass, so it should have been 8. Cade Otton was one of our best pass catchers last season. He didn't catch a pass. We had 7 different guys catch the football. I think this is what needs to continue for us to be successful. We need to get the ball in the hands of all of our playmakers. Defensively in this one, we were able to get to Patrick Mahomes a little bit. Only had 2 sacks, but we pressured the hell out of him. We were very, very good in this game. A few tackles for a loss as well. I am excited to get into the next one. We got a few things to get through first here today, starting with mock draft number 1. They think we're going to pick number 1. Get out of here. We're not picking number 1. Do we have 2 first-round picks? No, they really just think we're going to pick number 1. They think we're that bad. I don't know. Maybe it's based off like point differential or something. And as of right now, we're negative 30, even with the win. Gonna be a decent amount of housekeeping here in this episode because we got our first set of players ready to negotiate. And look, let's take a look at Tristan Wirfs. Why aren't you happy to be here? What are your motivations? Historic championships, okay, close to the home, and we don't have a franchise QB. No players have that tag. You know what? I completely understand. Ooh, you have the 3rd ability slot you can use. Oh, edge protector. Yeah, sure. I mean, Tristan Wirfs, it's not going to get much better. We might as well just give him the money. He's going to want about $25 million a year. Let's throw him a nice neutral offer. Actually, no. We're going to throw him a 5-year offer at about $25 million a year and see if he takes it. Already signed on the dot. We probably could have put the money down a little bit, maybe. Tristan Wirfs is here for 5 seasons. That is our left tackle for the entire series. Chris Godwin is another one here. You know, he could be on the verge of possibly starting to hit regression, but let's look at the bright side here. Chris Godwin's making $27 million this year. So, like, no matter what we give him over the next 2 seasons, we'll absolutely be better than what he's making now. Because right there, that was showing about $16 million a year. We're going to have money to spend come this offseason. Chris Godwin did not want to re-sign. Same thing with Carlton Davis. This dude was making $20 million a year. $20 million. And now we're going to get him for about 7.5. There, Carlton Davis back. Love to see it. Zach Wilson, right now, not sure. We'll have to see how this season goes. Tron Shoyinka, Russell Gage, other guys I'm going to wait on for now. Oh, let me get Chase back. I like our kicker. Got like 98 kick power. Of course I want him back. Come here. And for the first time this season, we travel to Caesars Superdome. I'm going to move my mic real quick so I'm a little bit closer so I come through just a little bit clearer. We've got our division rivals, the New Orleans Saints. Now, the Saints are a team who a season ago, we played 1 game against them where we struggled offensively. That was actually in the Superdome. We could not put up points. You know, we were down by a couple touchdowns most of the game. Offense couldn't get going. This was also a Baker Mayfield game. So hopefully with Zach Wilson, with Kier Palmer, with some of these new guys that we picked up today, we'll go a little bit differently as we look to move to 2-1, taking on Derek Carr and the Saints. As Cordero Patterson back deep to return. Sly has this one lined up and kicks it deep to Patterson, who will catch this about a yard or 2 deep in his own end zone and take it out. Patterson right up the middle with it. Cordero Patterson finds room. Patterson all the way up to the 41-yard line. Big time return to get this one started. Now let's talk a little bit about Zach Wilson. Wilson so far right around a 50% completion percentage, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, has gotten injured in both games so far this season. So one thing that I want to do in this game is keep Zach Wilson on his feet. And when we do run option plays, when we do run the ball with Wilson, we need to get down. We need to slide so he's not taking these hits, and he's going to take a hit on the first play of the game because I'm an idiot. But you know what? He didn't get hurt. But we go backwards on our first play, which is not ideal. I have also changed the playbook. I went back to the Giants playbook. That's what we used for the second half of last season. It felt like when we used the Giants playbook, there was a lot of plays that flowed a lot better for me and my progressions and how I play the game. So we're going to see how that works for us. I was using Kier Palmer, the rookie, double stacked on the left side of your screen. They know he's an absolute animal. They know they got to take care of him. 3rd and 14 now. Not sure what I'm even going to look for here. Over the middle. That pass is caught by Russell Gage. What a ballsy throw by Zach Wilson. I believe he was under pressure, deep over the middle of the field. Russell Gage, 23 yards. I need to see a replay of this one. Zach Wilson, with the man in his face, fits it between 2 defenders. What a throw. Man, they got all these players in near the line of scrimmage. It just feels like running's not a good idea here. I'm going to do it anyways, though. Cut it to the left with Rachaad White. And then Rachaad White with a big gain to the outside. I mean, that's just incredible ball carrier vision by Rachaad White. Sees that there's not going to be a single hole up the middle and immediately cuts it to the outside. Now, this is the kind of play where I just feel like a shot to Kier Palmer is the right idea. 1st and 10 from the 30. Fake to Cordero Patterson. Lob to the end zone. Kier Palmer goes up and gets it. The heroic story that is Kier Palmer continues to grow. The legend of Kier Palmer continues to grow on the first drive of this one. I mean, that's a really good ball just out of reach of Paulson Adebo. It's Kier Palmer with his 2nd touchdown of the year. We will see Derek Carr for the first time today after, just 2 minutes with the football. The Buccaneers already put up 7 points. Carr's numbers on the year, 504 yards, a touchdown, and no interceptions. Very, very mid Derek Carr type numbers so far. Not too bad. We'll take a look at the Saints offense before we do anything here. And, of course, like I just said, Derek Carr is their quarterback. Running back Jamal Williams and Alvin Kamara is still their 1-2 punch. Wide receiver has Chris Olave, Michael Thomas, Van Jefferson, and Alex Howard. Okay. Rookie Alex Howard should probably be starting. Decent little speed there with 93. What is his route running ability? Good at running short routes underneath, so he's more of a slot guy. Looks like he could potentially be very good. Catching traffic is decent as well. Not very good release, though. But, a good short route guy, he should probably start over Van Jefferson just because he's 23 years old and he's a rookie. Tight end, Irv Smith and Foster Moreau. Irv Smith being the new signing here. And their offensive line, James Hurst, Nick Saldiveri, Eric McCoy, Coleman Shelton. Ooh, not a great offensive line. So one very unfortunate thing that I forgot to mention during the intro, Servassier Dennis is out for 6 weeks with a bruised sternum. We fumbled that. All right, I think it's a bruised sternum or bruised ribs or maybe broken. Let me go check. Yeah, no, broken collarbone. Even worse than anything that I said. He's out for 6 weeks. So what we are going to do, and it might be a bad idea, it might be a good idea, but I think you guys will enjoy what I've decided to do here. Our rookie D tackle, Stevie Long, is playing rush defensive end, and you know what? I think it's something he could potentially do. He has, he has 75, 76 finesse moves and 80 speed. Who says he can't get around the edge and possibly make some plays for us over the next 5 or 6 weeks while we are waiting for Servassier Dennis to come back from injury? So you see number 92 on the left side of that line is your rush. Oh, God, we have nothing out here. We are getting absolutely killed on this drive, though. Big play after big play after big play. But then on plays like this where we need more of a rush defender in there, we have, I don't even know. I think Greg Gaines is in there. But we've got more run defend guys in there. And we got pressure on this play as didn't see who was there. Maybe Isaiah Simmons in there on a blitz. But if we're in our base 3-4 defense, I should say, Joe Tryon-Shoyinka remains in the game. And, Tryon-Shoyinka could be someone I look to move. I just don't see anything. Who just did that? Anthony Nelson was not expecting that. We don't see a lot of him. He doesn't get a lot of PT. But he makes the most of it there as he gets through for a sack. Stevie Long in on the outside. Greg Gaines on the inside. In case they run the ball, he's a decent run stopper. Carr back to pass again, looking for someone open. Rolling out to his right, doesn't have anyone. And with Kalijah can't see in his face, he just throws it away. Zach Wilson, fresh off his second touchdown pass on the year. 1st and 10 from the 25 is a fake to Rachaad White. And we're going to have a quick pass to the outside for Cade Otton. And I think we need to do a lot more of that. We need to be more efficient with the football, just get the yards that we can get. Plays like that are beautiful for us. Cade Otton, 1 catch, 9 yards. Already more catches than he had last week against the Chiefs. Here's Rachaad White with his second give of the day. Picks up 2 and a first down. Rachaad White, you know, we got a lot of touches last week. I don't want him running the football 21 times a game. I would like him to be more in like the 14 to 18 range, and then have Cordero Patterson also getting 5 to 6 carries a game. I think that is a good recipe for us, especially if we're going to have plays like that where Rachaad White also catches the football out of the backfield. 2nd down and 7. Here is a fake to Rachaad White. And Wilson looking for someone open. Doesn't have anyone. And Wilson runs it himself. Picks up a gain of maybe 5 or 6. Good play by our quarterback. See, and then this is the thing, like, my 3rd down running back is Cordero Patterson. Why doesn't he come in? It's fine. 3rd down and 1. Wilson back to pass on 3rd down. Looking for someone open again. Doesn't like what he sees. Trying to get outside the pocket and, you know, extend the play, but none of his receivers came with him. And on 4th and 1 from the 46, I have a decision to make. 4th down and 1 from the 46-yard line. Cordero Patterson comes into the game. We're going for it. And it's a handoff for Patterson. Patterson up the middle. Where did the burst go? Like, I'm just trying to burst through that hole, and we stop. We do a random hard cut. I don't get it. We get stuffed. I don't... You know, I was thinking we have Patterson in. We spread the defense out. I don't understand. What is that cut, man? Maybe I should have went to the outside, but I just want... Maybe I should have cut it to the right. Maybe there's... That's a... You know what? That's on me. That's a terrible run, and I'm going to show this replay so everyone can see how terrible of a run this is by me. This is Trent Richardson ball carrier vision at its finest. So I don't think going for it there was the incorrect decision. I guess we could have punted it and really, really flipped the field on him, but instead we are going to just have to trust in our defense, and I think we... Maybe we can't. I was going to say I think we can, but maybe we can't. Here's another handoff for Williams, and this time Kenneth Murray shoots the gap and makes him lose 3 yards. Big play by Kenneth Murray. And it makes it 3rd down and 4. And on 3rd down, they are lined up in a 2 tight end set. Looks like they might run it again with Jamal Williams. Foster Moreau comes in motion. It is another handoff for Williams. Williams bounces off one of his own blockers, and he loses the football. And it's scooped up by the Buccaneers. I'm going to need a replay on that one to see who knocked it loose. I believe Antoine Winfield is the one that came up with it, as that was knocked loose by Jamel Dean. And yes, Antoine Winfield on the backside of the play was able to dive on the ball. After the fail on 4th down, the defense stands tall. 1st down and 10. Handoff goes to Rachaad White. And White able to pick up a gain of 4 up the middle. I know, like, nothing particularly crazy has happened so far, but I just feel so much comfortable in this Giants playbook, man. And as I say that, no one's open. Can we get that to Kier Palmer? What a play. What a play all around. Just flushed out. Throw it to your big target of Kier Palmer. Good play. I'll make it 1st and 10 from the 45. Here's a fake to Rachaad White. Wilson looking for someone open. Throwing on the run. Hits Russell Gage. Russell Gage open down the sideline. Trying to make a man miss. He's all the way up to the 9. The pass game is flowing in this one. 1st and goal from the 9. Fake to Rachaad White again. Wilson. End zone for Cager. Overthrows him. I just hit my mic. I'm sorry, guys. 2nd and goal from the 9. Wilson back to pass again. Looking for someone open. That's a bad choice to throw to. It's just, that was just so stupid, and I'm annoyed with myself for doing it. But yeah, this is a place where I feel like last season we struggled as well, where we would run down the field relatively easily and then find ourselves in the red zone where we struggle to find people open. And you know what? Oh, Zach, you had a chance to hit Kiera Palmer. I thought I was going to have to, maybe that's on me. I thought I was going to have to do a high throw and get it up over one of the cornerbacks, but that just made Zach Wilson sail it. Maybe a normal throw, and, you know, it's right on the money. Tristan Wirfs, oh no. Jamal Williams, 3 carries, 16 yards. You know, the averages are looking good, but then, oh wait, they're only showing this because he has a fumble. Last season, we started off really slow when it comes to takeaways. I don't think we had one until like the 4th game of the season. So having one here in the 3rd game, nice. Ryan Ramczyk being injured. So now both offensive lines missing one of their top guys. Tristan Wirfs, re-injury risk low. You're staying in there. You're our best guy. We need you. 2nd and 10 after the gain of nothing for Van Jefferson. And this is a handoff to Jamal Williams. And he's going to run right into Devin White, going nowhere. 3rd and long for the Saints. I see Stevie Long on that left side of the line, man. I need to see him win. I need to see him generate pressure, man. Derek Carr all day to throw the football, and eventually he's going to find Michael Thomas, who breaks a tackle for the first time in his career. No way. And that will be the end of the 1st quarter. Buccaneers on top, 10-3. Pass game doing insane, beautiful things so far today. 1st and 10, nearing midfield are the Saints here. And this pass goes over the middle, caught by Chris Olave, and Olave all the way up to the 38-yard line of the Buccaneers. Big play, 19 yards right up the middle of the field. Yep, bad commentary. That was awful. 1st and 10 from the 38. My eyes are watering for some reason. I don't know if y'all can see that, but here's a failed play. Tryon Shoyinka was not fooled. Takes down Van Jefferson for a loss of 2. 2nd down and 12. And Carr back to pass again. Looking for someone open. Goes underneath. Pass is knocked away. Good coverage by Isaiah Simmons. Going up against Irv Smith, and that makes it 3rd and 12. Everyone drop back just a little bit. We'll give up the underneath routes and not care about it. There's a screen set up for Alvin Kamara. And Antoine Winfield gets off a block and makes the play after a gain of just 2. The Saints will have to kick another field goal. What a play. And this one from 55 yards out. Usually I skip over the field goals just because I feel like no one cares to watch those. We will watch this one from 55 yards. Not even close by Joey Sly. Wide left, and the Buccaneers get the football again. 10 minutes left here in the 1st half. Handoff goes to Rachaad White. And how does that guy get off? Like, how does the D end? How is the D end the one that makes the play there is what I'm trying to say. Does not make sense to me. 2nd down and 9 after that one. Wilson back to pass. Going against the blitz. Throwing a screen against the blitz. Rachaad White makes a man miss and picks up 8. 3rd and 1. I mean, this is going to be 4-down territory, so we're going to run it with Rachaad and see what we can do here. And Rachaad White finds just enough room for a 1st down. 5 carries for 20 yards. You know, but he also has 2 or 3 catches, so he's getting his touches. Yeah, he's getting his touches. Cordero Patterson enters the game finally. You know, this is what I want. I want to see a little Cordero Patterson, a little Rachaad White, and that's what we're getting right here. There's another catch for Kiera Palmer. I think that's his 3rd of the day. That could change right here. Not going to. Handoff to Rachaad White. I should have kept that with Zach Wilson. I don't like that read option play. I wish that was just... we're going to run this. I wish that was just an RPO and not an RPO with a read option in it. Because that messes me up every time. 2nd and 10 after no gain for Rachaad White. Here's a quick pass underneath for Lawrence Cager. And this is what you get Lawrence Cager for. You get him in space. He's a tight end with like 86 speed. I know he's not a great player. Obviously not one of our biggest signings. But he is a player that most definitely will make an impact for us if he can catch 25, 30 passes with a little bit of run after catch ability. Yeah, I'm going to like oh my God, that's a bad run. I don't know where I was trying to go, but I realized there was nowhere to go and tried to like turn in a weird way, and it was a bad idea. 2nd down and 15 after that. That's complete boneheadedness by me. Kier Palmer picks up 9 on 2nd down and makes it a more manageable 3rd and 6, though. And on 3rd and 6, little bunch formation to the right of your screen. Wilson back to pass again. Throwing to the outside for Chris Godwin, and that one's knocked away. Good coverage by Paulson Adebo. And the Buccaneers will attempt a 32-yard field goal, which we should hit. Yeah, we're going to. 13-3 ball game. The Saints offense is struggling, kind of looking just like real life, as you expect with Derek Carr. He doesn't lead good offenses almost ever. Look it up. Don't get mad at me. Look it up. I'm not lying. There's always the talk of, oh, Derek Carr has always had terrible defenses with him. And, oh, Chris Olave gets open downfield, and Olave with a big-time gain. All the way up to the 38-yard line. They're going to run corner routes all day, aren't they? Maybe I'll do less man coverage and a little more zone. As I say that, I call more man coverage. No, we're going to go cover 3 here. But, yeah, no, the discourse, I know, like, ooh, nice play on the outside, Anthony Nelson. That is wild. Him in coverage, nice. But the discourse around Derek Carr is always, oh, his defenses are so bad. His defenses are terrible. But then, like, his average offensive finish when he played on the Raiders was, like, I think mid to late teens. Like, he led average to below average offenses his whole career. Look it up. All right, outside of the commentary, it is now 3rd down and 13. Buccaneers defense made a couple plays back-to-back, and now Carr back to pass again, going over the middle and off the mark. 4th and 13. This would be a 59-yard field goal attempt that they are going to attempt to hit. So they missed from 55, and now they're going to try again from 59. No offense, but I don't have a lot of faith in your okay. Joey Sly, able to make up for it. Missed the 55-yarder, but hits from 59. Okay, that's redemption. Zach Wilson back out on the field. I don't even remember what happened last possession. I was going to say after this happened, but I legitimately have no idea what happened last possession. So I will hit my mic again. That's what I'll do. I'll avoid even speaking on that. Cordero Patterson out there to start this drive. And this will be a handoff to Cordero, who fights forward and picks up a gain of 5. I'm not running the football good today. Obviously, like, I prefer passing. I think I'm better at passing most of the time, but I'm usually not bad at running the football, but today has just been a different story. Here's a good one for Rachaad White. Finds space. His best run of the day. Gets the Buccaneers out to the 44. I'll make it 1st and 10 from the 44. Back to pass again is Wilson. Looking for literally anyone open. I think I'm just going to float this. Give Kier Palmer a chance. Palmer one-on-one. See, I don't hate that. I didn't like anything over the middle of the field. I didn't feel like anything was really, really open. So we just float the ball up for Kier Palmer and give him a shot. Obviously, it didn't work. But that's better than just throwing the football away, in my opinion, because we at least had a chance to do something by doing that. Rachaad White with another solid carry. Picks up 6 to make it a manageable 3rd down and 4. We could even... ooh, 2-minute warning. Never mind. We're not going to do anything. 13-6 is our score. Mostly defensive game so far, I would say. But I was going to say we could even run it again here and make this 4-down territory. We're not going to do that, though. We got pressure in our face. Wow. The rookie, Juan Weston, right up the middle. I mean, we had no chance. 4th and 4. I think this time we punt. Trust our defense. It's been playing fairly well. See if we can't get a nice little coffin corner. I don't think we have any of these yet this season. Or not this season, but this series as a whole. And this one's probably not going to start it here. No, because we don't get any good bounces. Let's be real. 1st and 10 from the 20. Carr back to pass again. This one over the middle of the field. Caught by Irv Smith. As Devin White just barely didn't get enough depth on his drop. And Irv Smith able to make the catch. This pass out to, I guess, Irv Smith again, but off the mark. So far, it appears Stevie Long has not been the correct choice as a pass rusher on the outside, as he has not done anything today. That one, don't know who Derek Carr is trying to throw to on these last 2 plays. And on 3rd down, Carr making some changes at the line of scrimmage. Back to pass again, looking for somebody open. And that's just, you know what, that's a good spot. Levels concept, I tried to go to the underneath guys. He throws it over my head to Olave. Can't be upset about it. That's just, it's good quarterback play. Carr back to pass again, looking for a man open, floating deep downfield. That pass is broken up by Christian Fulton. Not sure how. I feel like if you're Van Jefferson, you have to come down with that. But he doesn't. He does not come down with it, and instead it is 2nd and 10. Pass goes outside to Alvin Kamara, and Kamara picks up a gain of about 4. It's another 3rd down. 3rd down and 6. Carr back to pass again. Screen set up for Kamara, and it's a good one. Kamara with room to run, breaks a tackle, make that 2. And Alvin Kamara from 40 yards out helps the Saints tie the game. Yeah, I just got to start going low, especially if we're going against a good running back like Alvin Kamara. I just got to start going low because I don't know how, he just breaks Isian's tackle, and then I'm off the mark with Jamel Dean because he gets slowed down. Then I try to lay a big hit, and that just throws off everyone else's pursuit angles, and oh man, now it's 13-13. And I think we will try by starting off with our own screen pass, he says. And Rachaad White out of the backfield makes the catch. He's got some blockers out in front of him, and White makes a man miss. Rachaad White to the edge. That's huge. That is a massive play by Rachaad White. Puts us in not field goal range yet, but already gets us looking like we will get into field goal range after another play or 2. 1st and 10 after the big play by Rachaad White. Wilson rolling out to his right, and that pass is caught by, oh, they say he's out of bounds. I don't know if I agree. Can I look at a replay here? It wasn't the best ball by Zach. We'll see if Kier Palmer was able to get his feet in. Left foot down, right foot does not come down in bounds. Wilson back to pass on 2nd down. Gonna go quickly underneath. There's Cade Otton with a catch and a gain of 7, calling our first time out there with 15 seconds left. 3rd and 3, 15 seconds left in the half. Just trying to get into field goal range. This pass needs to be better. That needs to be a better pass, Zach. Please. 4th and 3. What's the worst that happens? We fail here. They get another field goal possibly. I don't care. We're going for it. Wilson finds Chris Godwin. Nice play. 7 seconds remain. And, you know, this would be a 53-yarder right now. I want to take another shot, but I don't know if taking another shot is a good choice. Oh, man, I might just try to throw it away really, really quick because 7 seconds is not a lot of time. Throw it to the outside for Cade Otton, and he will get out of bounds with 3 seconds remaining. We're going to kick our field goal here. I think that was a nice little drive for us. Cade Otton makes this a slightly easier kick for McLaughlin. Oh, God, I missed. No, I didn't. McLaughlin's kick is up and good. 16-13 is the score that we will have going into halftime. This has been a back-and-forth defensive game. Each team has been able to put together 1 touchdown. And, you know, that's not really surprising. Both these teams, I'd say, have stronger defenses than offenses. And that's just showing on the scoreboard so far today. The Saints start the second half with the football. Derek Carr leading his offense out onto the field. A lot of yards in that first half, just not a ton of points. I'd say it's been a mostly defensive game. I mean, 16-13, both teams are on pace for a decent amount of points. But, oh, we got to make a tackle there. Who is that? Kenneth Murray. We got to make that tackle for a 4 or 5 yard loss. Good run by Javonte Williams to make it back to the line of scrimmage. But, man, we got to do a little bit better there on the tackling. I'll make it 2nd down and 10. Next question would be, will we ever generate pressure? Here's a pass to the outside, caught. Is that Van Jefferson going nowhere again on a flat route? Looks like it. Stevie Long getting into it with an offensive lineman. Maybe we can send 5. Maybe if we send 5, we'll generate some pressure. Who knows? 3rd down and 9. 5-on-5 up front. Can we generate any pressure? Well, that's just a good play, man. Chris Olave is kind of killing us when it comes to his yardage. Obviously, like I said, they haven't really found the end zone much, or at all even. They have that one big touchdown to Alvin Kamara. And again, I'm trying to go for big hits. I forgot we can't go for big hits ever. They just break all of our tackles. But you know what? If someone tried to go for a big hit on any of my players, it doesn't matter. I know I say that a lot, but it's so true. It's so real. If someone goes for a big hit on one of my players, we will get lit up. 2nd and 7. Handoff to Jamal Williams, and Williams bounces it to the inside. Breaks a tackle. This better be a hold. I swear to God. There is absolutely no way. Javonte Williams just did that to us. If this isn't a hold, I will commit a crime. I don't know. Oh, they're showing Chris Olave. It's got to be a hold. Holding on the offense against Chris Olave. Takes away a huge touchdown. Guys, I'm only going for low cut sticks from now on. I promise. I promise. I don't break my promises. From now on, we are only going for low cut sticks. 2nd and 14. There we go. A low cut stick tripped him up. I was a little too early with it, but you get the point. 3rd down and 11. 5 wide for Derek Carr. Back to pass once again. Looking for someone open. Tried to set up a screen and, well, just ended up throwing it at his receiver's feet. Zach Wilson takes the field once again. Not a bad first half. Not a great one. But you know what? He did enough to give his team a 16-13 lead. So if we can continue doing that here in the second half, we will win the game. And he loses the football. And Tristan Wirfs is injured again. Okay. That's like the second time Wilson has actually gotten tackled. It's not like we've taken a ton of risks with him running the football. We've been making sure to either slide or throw the ball away so we're not getting hit or whatever. But you know what? I guess it doesn't take much to lose the football when you're a quarterback in Madden. So we got to make another play. 2nd down and 6. Sending 5 once again. Trying to make a play on Derek Carr. Not going to happen, but Chris Olave dropping the ball is good for us. Not ideal for Tristan Wirfs. Oh, now he has broken ribs. So he went from an elbow sprain that didn't bother him at all and that he could play through, and now he has broken ribs. So our best offensive lineman is probably going to miss like 4 or 5 weeks. I don't know how long it takes to recover from broken ribs. And there's Irv Smith finding the perfect little soft spot in our defense. Oh, man, this game just got a lot harder. A lot harder. 1st and 10 from the 11. Carr back to pass again, looking for somebody open. And going over the middle of the field, that's caught by Mike. I was about to say Mike Evans. Mike Thomas. Touchdown for the Saints, fresh off the Zach Wilson fumble. And it's going to be a 20-16 game. Zach Wilson has felt a little bit like, maybe a little bit like a turnover machine to start this year. I don't know how many he has, 4 or 5 through, I mean, and I would say through 3 games, but he hasn't even played a lot of the games. So it's like, he's just got a ton of turnovers and not a ton of like play time to go along with it is what I'm trying to say. We really got to do better. 2nd down and 8. The left tackle is, oh my God, I forgot his name. But I signed an undrafted free agent left tackle to be our backup. He's like a 65, 66 overall. And that's who's in right now. Number 76, you see him on the left side of our line. He is an undrafted free agent. We're going to run the ball with Zach again. Why do we not block anyone at all? I don't know, man. There's a nice play. Where are you going, Cade? Cade, where are you going? Why were you running back? The ball was going to come right to you. It was going to come right to you if you just stayed where you were. Oh, that sucks. That's unfortunate. 3rd and 6. If we can get a few yards here, it is 4-down territory. Outside, we're going to go to Chris Godwin, and he's just going to get the 1st down himself. You know, we haven't seen a lot of Chris Godwin so far in this game. That's his 3rd catch for just 42 yards. But if he can get going, I like our chances to stay in this game and ultimately win it. Our offensive line is really bad right now. We have 5 players that are 75 overall or less. And we got to hit that hole, man. I'm holding right trigger. Hit the hole. Like, come on. Go. 2nd down and 8. I don't like this play. I don't like any of these plays. I'm just going to switch it to a dive. I don't like any of these plays. Rachaad White up the middle. If you can just, you know what, fight forward for 4, I'm not upset with that. That's a good run. 3rd down and 4, Wilson. Flipped out to Rachaad White. White gets blocks on the outside. White jump cut to the inside. 1st down, Rachaad White. You know what? You're not running the ball very well today, but you're catching the ball. You're catching and running. 5 catches for 48 yards. So it's not terrible. He's got, what? If I were to guess, he's probably got 80 total yards, which we take that every day. 1st and 10 from the 20. Hand off to Cordero Patterson. Patterson finds some space up the middle. His 3rd carry of the day goes for 5 yards. He's at 3 for 10. I mean, our run game today, not it. Not good. But it happens. You have days like this when you try to establish the run game. Here's a pass for Rachaad White. And Rachaad White makes Pete Werner miss. It's only a gain of 2, but woo! It's a beautiful gain of 2. Make it 3rd and 3. Wilson back to pass. Looking for someone open. Zach Wilson taking it himself. Picks up a yard before being taken down. Is that former Buccaneer William Golson? I don't remember how to do a hard count. Fuck it. 4th and 2. Rachaad White up the middle. He's got it. 3-yard gain. That's all we needed. There was only like 2 seconds left on the play clock, so I had to make a decision there. And the decision was to trust Rachaad White, and it was a good one. He's gotten a ton of touches in this game. 1st and goal from the 8. Here's a fake to Rachaad White. Wilson out to his right. Pass. End zone. Chris Godwin with the touchdown. What a play. Zach Wilson on the run. Chris Godwin. Right place, right time. Not right place, right time. Just find space in the end zone. Right in front of the safety, Tyrann Mathieu. Outruns Paulson Adebo, and we take the lead back. It's the end of the 3rd quarter. We are up 23-20. The run game has not been there for either team, really. But throwing the football has worked quite well. Carr in a pistol formation, but Jamal Williams behind him. And the handoff will go to Williams, and he's stacked up. Kenneth Murray. Not only does he stand him up, but he drives him back himself for no gain. He might end up being a really big signing for us. I've really enjoyed the 1-2 dude. This levels concept killing us every time they run it. I go down to the lower guy, and whoever's running the more intermediate route over the middle open. You know, good for them. It's a concept that's clearly killing us. They should keep running it. 1st and 10 from the 48 now. And this is another handoff for Williams, who has to bounce off of Vita Vea. Vita Vea got good penetration on the center there. Pushed him back into Jamal Williams. Jamal Williams, Javonte. Who plays for this team? I know I've said different things this whole time, and it's probably been annoying. It's Jamal Williams, not Javonte. So I apologize if that's been annoying to listen to this whole time, but it's not Javonte, it's Jamal. And I think I've switched back and forth the whole game. 2nd and 9, Carr back to pass again, looking for somebody open, has time, and eventually finds Jamal Williams. That was the zone I was supposed to be in, but I was busy covering someone else. And you notice how right when I switched from man to zone, they just completely switched their play. It's like they just knew they had to change the play there. Not annoying or anything. Nice play, Carlton Davis on the outside. And, you know, we've got our corners. What is this? I don't know. We've got our corners traveling all over the place in this game, as Carlton Davis in that last play that he was just in on made a play in the slot there. And that's because I have it set to, like, best overall matchups. So you'll notice right now on your left side, Olave is being covered by Jamel Dean, and there's pressure immediately. What happened? How did Vita Vea get in there? I didn't even see it. Vita Vea just went untouched. They decided not to block him. Jamel Dean is actually in the slot against Chris Olave on the left side of your screen. And here's a pass to the outside. It is picked off. Christian Fulton makes the play. And Fulton gets the Buccaneers the ball back. His first interception as a member of the Bucs comes at a pretty big time. I mean, the Saints driving down the field, trying to take the lead back. And Fulton with perfect coverage on Michael Thomas. That's not Michael Thomas. Is that the rookie? Is that Howard? I am not sure. All I know is Zach Wilson gets the ball back. Second turnover forced by this defense. And we will hand this one off to Rachaad White, who's fights forward for 4. You know, he could just be he's not getting a lot of space or what. I'm not sure, but struggling just a little bit with Rachaad White. So we might try to do more play action and some short passes like this play right here. Fake to Rachaad White. And we're going to float that for Cade Otton. Almost picked off. That would have been a ridiculous interception, actually. Did you see how he just jumped over Cade Otton? Cordero Patterson enters the game. 3rd down and 6. And we're looking for anyone open, anyone to throw to. We're not going to find anyone. Zach Wilson throws it away. We're going to have to give the ball right back. Brian, I still don't know how to say his name, is injured on this play. And the defense doesn't get much of a break. You know, you're hoping that your offense can sustain a little drive there and give your defense a little break, but nope, doesn't happen. I'm going to try to control Stevie Long for a play and just see what we can do. Oh, if I control him, he'll be unstoppable. If I control Stevie Long on the outside, he will be unstoppable. Or who knows? Maybe it was a fluke. Maybe he just did it that one play with me. Maybe it's a fluke. Maybe he won't do that every single play. Let's see. Oh, Stevie! Didn't quite have the speed to catch up with Alvin Kamara. Let's see, Stevie. Let's see it. Oh, he's gonna get chipped by Irv Smith, isn't he? Oh yeah, if I control him, he'll be unstoppable. Wow, Irv Smith drops the pass. But if I control Stevie Long, he will instantly win with like a swim move every single time. So we're just gonna keep letting him try to do his thing on his own down there. As on 4th and 1, they will punt it back to us, and we will see Tremaine Bonds for the first time this game. Finally! You know, I didn't know if we were ever gonna see him, and he doesn't really do much, but gonna watch what Chris Godwin's man does. Stays right with him. Here's a handoff for Rachaad White. Finally a bit of space, and he picks up 7. 2nd down and 3. We will fake it to Rachaad White this time and pass outside for Cade Otton, who makes the catch but loses a yard. I had to get that out quickly. We didn't get a block from our rookie right tackle. He just did not touch the man out there. I don't even know who he was supposed to be on. But let's take a look at this play. It is a fake, and Zach Wilson keeps it himself. Wilson with the 1st down and more. Beautiful, beautiful play by our quarterback. I don't just want to run the ball over and over again because, you know, they're going to see that coming, obviously. Like, that's obviously what we're going to do. Cade Otton, you got to catch that ball, though. You got, like, 90 catch rating. You got to make that catch. Rachaad White can take another carry here, and Rachaad White's got space. Rachaad White fighting forward, making it 3rd down and inches. Finally averaging more than 4 yards a carry. And I think on 3rd and inches, we show them a little misdirection, potentially run a read option with Zach Wilson. Nope, hand it right off to Rachaad White. He gets another 1st down. Finally starting to get it going just a little bit. I've tried to change the formation subs a little bit. It's just not happening. And Keir Palmer is wide open deep downfield. Palmer, for the 2nd time, finds the end zone. Blown coverage by the Saints. Not sure what happened there. That's a thumbnail right there. That is absolutely the thumbnail of this video. I just found it. 30-20 is your score. Buccaneers on top after another pass touchdown by Zach Wilson. And the 3rd touchdown reception for Keir Palmer so far in this young season. This pass goes over the middle, caught by Michael Thomas, and Thomas had some space. Picks up a gain of 15. Carr back to pass again. Carr goes to the outside, caught by Jamal Williams, and I whiffed because that's what I always do. As Carr back to pass again, throwing over the middle off his back foot. What a pass to Michael Thomas. I can't even be upset with it. That's just a great throw by a veteran QB. And this pass over the middle, caught by Van Jefferson. Touchdown Saints. They just came right down the field to make this a 3-point game once again. I'm not saying he has to go, well, if he's going to go over 100 yards each week, it's going to be a mix of him running the football and catching the football. And he's going to break a tackle here and almost pick up a first down. Makes it 2nd down and 1. 2nd down and 1. A first down could end this game. Rashad, wow, who just got killed? Yash Nijman got killed up front. Absolutely destroyed. So it's 3rd down and 4. Cordero Patterson checks into the game. And Patterson going to take the handoff up the middle. Patterson fighting forward. First down, Buccaneers. What a run by Cordero Patterson. And this game could just be over. Handoff to Rachaad White this time. White trying to find the edge. Not going to. But the Saints use their last timeout. Wow, I can't believe that run by Cordero Patterson. A strong run by someone who is absolutely not known to be a strong runner like that. And Rachaad White finds space on this one. Rachaad White to ice the game. 63 yards out. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rachaad White took the handoff, was supposed to go left with it, cut back right, found some space. And boy, did he find a ton of space. Rachaad White, 63 yards to the house. This one is over. As you know, they've been, no, it's a touchdown. It's fucking God, dude. I just, look, I don't care that they really scored a touchdown. It doesn't matter at all because we're still going to win this game, right? The thing that annoys me is like, I'm a sucker for stats, and right now, like, oh my God, we're giving up like 34 points a game. Russell Gage fields the onside kick. That'll do it in this one. But God damn it, like we gave up 48, then we gave up 27. Now we're giving up 34. So like we're giving up like 35, 36 a game. I don't know why I'm running the ball again here, but I'm going to. Last play of the game, handoff goes to Rachaad White, and all we do is make him lose some yards. Whatever. That is gonna do it in this one. Sorry, I was mid-stretch. Buccaneers take the win 37-34 over the New Orleans Saints. And you know what? For the most part in this game, the defense, I will say, was solid. We struggled in like garbage time touchdowns. Like once we're up 10, we're like, okay, cool, it doesn't matter anymore. We give up a touchdown. Go back up 10. Okay, cool, it doesn't matter anymore. Give up another touchdown. So I'm not happy with the numbers. The team stats are going to look so bad defensively, but I am happy with what our offense was able to do today. 37 points. Zach Wilson, 22 of 35, 313 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Really, really good game for him. Rachaad White had 141 yards on the ground. Look, his game was a lot of 3-yard runs, 4-yard runs, 3-yard run, 4-yard run, and then he broke one for 63 yards. So these numbers are a little skewed, but we don't care. Receiving, he also led us in receptions. 6 catches for 49 yards. Kier Palmer, 5 for 112. Chris Godwin, 4 for 50. And this is what I'm talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different guys catching the football. That's what I want to see. That is beautiful work from us. Hey, an upgrade for Kalijah Cansey. Hey, man, I really need you to do better at rushing the passer. Like, please. Can I get like a +3 on the finesse moves? Because, oh my God, you need it. +1. Jesus Christ, man. Come on. Rachaad White gets an upgrade after his big day, and you know what? He deserves it. He absolutely deserves it. What do I want you to get better at? You're okay at running little short routes, which is fine with me. Maybe we keep working on receiving back. Gets him up to an 80 overall. And gets the juke move up, the release up. Gets an ability slot and short route. You know what? I'm happy with that upgrade. That's going to do it for me. In week 4, we get to play the team that absolutely smashed us in week 1, 48-17. I'm actually so hyped to play this game. I might even play it later tonight, possibly. I don't know. But guys, thank you so much for checking out all my videos. Thank you for being here. We're 2-1. We're looking like we could be pretty good. We just got to work on our defense a lot. Hey, if you enjoy me, like my content, drop a comment, like, subscribe, all of that. Follow me on Twitter, _24kin. Follow my Twitch, 24kin. You know, just all these places you can follow me. They're all going to be in the description. Hey, have a good day. Bye.